Hey, good morning, Cougars.
Good morning, everyone. Good to see you again.
So good to see you. It is a fabulous, fabulous day, and I want to tell you, we are covering a really important behavior expectation today. What are we covering, Miss Crisco?
We are doing playground expectations, which might be my favorite one. I really
Right.
like playing on a playground.
Here's the thing about playgrounds. Super fun and also super dangerous.
Yes.
So it's really important that we are safe, respectful, and responsible on the playground. We're going to cover some basics of playground rules or expectations. This doesn't cover every single rule, right? But it covers some basic expectations for being safe, respectful, and responsible. So let's knock it out. Be respectful. What that means is when you are in line, you need to be, waiting. We don't cut lines, right? Really, really rude. It always bothers me when someone thinks, well, I'm going to cut in front of somebody else. We're all waiting, but I'm a little bit more important than that guy, so I'm going to cut in line. That's not okay. That's not being respectful at all. So when you're waiting in line, you need to do what?
Wait.
Yeah, you wait in line, you wait your turn. And that way you're respecting other people who are there before you.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, not only do we need to wait in line for all of our games and activities, but we also need to follow all the rules about the playground and every game that's being played out there.
That's true. There's a little saying that says that rules were made to be broken. No, that's not true. Rules were made to be followed, right?
Yeah.
And so when you play by the rules, it gives everyone a fair chance at winning. And so when we play games, whatever that game is, it doesn't matter what that game is. It doesn't matter what line you're waiting in. You need to wait your turn. And also, when you are playing a game, you play with the rules. And if you don't know the rules, what should you do? Ms. Crisco, what do you think?
Probably ask somebody.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So you just ask, like, hey, is this okay? Or can we do this? And if you know the rule and you're not following the rule, shame on you.
Yeah.
We do not want to do that.
Yeah, and probably everyone's yelling at you to stop if you're
know.
not following the rule.
Yeah, that's true.
And you should just stop.
Yeah.
But, I'm new here, and I know we have a lot of new students and new teachers. So what are some of the things and games and stuff that our cool Cougars are playing out there that they do need to follow the rules about?
Okay, so there's a lot of games, like basketball, first of all. You
fun.
follow the rules, and they have Foursquare. You follow those rules. And soccer, soccer's always a problem. It's always a problem.
Really?
People get really excited about playing, and soccer's fun. And
I
they get out there,
know.
and they want to win so badly. You know what they do?
They don't follow the rules?
They break the rules.
Oh my
And they know the
gosh.
rules. So
Wow.
guys, we want to make sure that we're having fun, because the truth is, if you're not following the rules of the game's going to be taken away. There's also, there's that game where you throw those bags, cornhole.
Oh, yeah.
So you throw those little bean bags, and that's fun. And here's a good example of, well, what if you don't know the rules and you got two people who don't know the rules of this game, but they agree on some rules, and they both play the game and they have fun. Is that okay?
It sounds good to me.
Yeah,
If
right?
it's not causing a problem, why not?
Right.
Yeah.
So if I know there's that Connect Four that's out there all the time. You know what? If somebody's like, you know what, it's too hard to Connect Four. Let's play Connect Three. That's okay.
Yeah.
As long as they both agree on that. And so that's the most important part. The
Yeah.
people who are playing the game agree that they're going to follow these rules of the game, and they actually follow them. So we're going to do that.
Yeah.
We're going to listen to adults and follow directions. There are campus supervisors out there. They are the adults. It is absolutely important that you show them respect, that when they tell you to do something, look, there's no arguing, no complaining, no making a big deal, but, none of those things. You just simply do what you're asked when you're asked to do it. That's how we're respectful.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, responsible. Let's do that. Okay, this is kind of complicated. It's the bell system. So when you are out there in that blacktop, when that bell blows, it's a long whistle. At that moment, you freeze. That's it. Because you're waiting for instructions. So when everybody freezes, they're waiting. Now you're going to hear two short whistles, and that means it's time to go put your equipment away. You just go do your thing, and you do not run out there doing it. It's really dangerous when students start running all around. They trip, they fall, people get scraped up. It's really important. You hear those two whistles, doesn't mean start running. It means time to go, but go walking respectfully, walking calmly, walking responsibly, walking safely. So please do that. You make sure you return all your equipment to the proper location. We don't return equipment by throwing it. We don't I'm going to go throw it over there. We don't want to do that. We don't roll it in there and let somebody else put it away. If you're playing with a piece of equipment, well, you put it away
Yeah.
like you're supposed to.
Yeah. Then we can play with it again tomorrow.
Right?
Yeah.
'Cause
or the next recess.
right, or not if you don't do it right.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the deal too. Like if you don't do these things correctly, there's probably gonna be a consequence. Like, hey, if you're not gonna put it away correctly, then you don't get to play it the next day.
Yep.
All right, cover being safe.
Well, when we're on the blacktop, we always want to walk. I still have a scar on my knee from 4th grade.
You don't.
When I was running on the blacktop and I tripped and fell because I was chasing a kickball.
Oh.
And yeah, it's still there.
Yep.
So
The kickball?
no, not the kickball.
Oh,
no,
okay,
the
good.
scar on my knee.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, okay. All right.
So don't be like me, everyone. Don't have a scar 20 years later.
Right. Yeah, or worse, like you can hit your face. Like
Yeah.
sometimes someone will come in, they
Yeah.
scrape their face. Oh, woo, woo. Okay, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Guys, we say don't run on the blacktop because it's really dangerous if someone falls. So make sure you're walking across the blacktop. If you're playing a game that requires running, like basketball, sometimes we play basketball, it's usually not like a full-on sprint, right? You're playing basketball, so it's not like the same thing as running across the blacktop. So that's what we're talking about. If you're playing soccer, you play soccer on the grass because that does require some serious running, and guys get going and girls get going super fast. So in that stuff, well, stick to the grass on those sorts of games. We also don't want to be throwing footballs and things like that across the blacktop. There's too many students who aren't in the game who could get hit by the ball in that game. So please make sure you're very careful about that. Keep your hands, feet, and objects to yourself. We say that again. Please always do that. Sometimes when I'm playing a game, I get heated.
Me too.
I love to win,
Yeah.
and when I'm not winning,
Yeah.
I can get upset sometimes. And so the best thing to do if you're like that, take a deep breath,
Yeah.
walk away sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta need a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's in rugby they give you a timeout. Yeah, yeah, they send you off to the sin bin. You gotta go sit. It's like a penalty.
Yeah.
You just go and you go out for a while, and you come back and you start playing again. Some of you might have to go get kicked out of the game for a second. If the campus supervisor says, "Oh wait, I'm sorry, it's getting too heated," you know what you do? Take a break.
Yeah.
Just walk away, take a break. You'll get to play again. This isn't the World Cup. This is Kroll.
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't the Super Bowl. We're at Kroll during recess, having some fun. That's it. And so please make sure you keep that in perspective.
Yeah.
Finally, what?
We're going to stay in all supervised areas at all times. Make sure that we're not being sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can be kind of attractive sometimes.
Oh,
to be by yourself.
Yeah.
We're going to go around the corner when we're not seeing seen. The problem is the school has a responsibility to keep all kids safe at all times, which means you need to be in a supervised area. In fact, we call our patrol people, our security people, we call them campus supervisors. And they actually don't supervise the campus. They supervise the kids on the campus. And so if you're in an area on the campus that you cannot be supervised, then that is not okay. So let's make sure that we're always visible to the campus supervisors, that we're not going off to areas that we're not supposed to be in. Okay, so let's do that right. And if you can do these things, if you can always follow these rules, you'll be safe, be respectful, and responsible. All right, Cougars, that's it for today. Make sure that you follow these playground expectations. You follow them every day because you're out there every day.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Very good.
That's awesome.
It was.
I'm going to follow the rules when I'm out there.
Yeah. I
Okay.
know. I need to get in on some soccer games. I love soccer.
I'm worried about your knee.
Yeah?
We'll talk about that.
No.
Yeah, okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.